Max scored 30 out of 45, 40 out of 60, 60 out of 80, and 80 out of 95 in English, science, mathematics, and drama respectively. The subject with the highest scoring percentage is what? Let's start by organizing our information. Our English score was 30 out of 45. Our science score was 40 out of 60. Our math score was 60 out of 80. And then our drama score was 80 out of 95. To figure out what the high scoring percentage is, we're going to need to simplify all of these fractions. So let's take the greatest common factor from the numerator and denominator of all of these fractions. The greatest common factor in our English score is 15. 30 divided by 15 will give us 2 in our numerator. 45 divided by 15 will give us 3 in our denominator. Then to science, we can divide by 10 to get rid of those zeros and pull out the greatest common factor of 2. 4 divided by 2 will give us 2 in the numerator, and 6 divided by 2 will give us 3 in the denominator. Now there is an answer choice that says all have equal percentages, but I wouldn't pick that yet. Even though we have 2 that are equal to each other, I would find all 4 before you pick that answer choice. Now for math, we can pull out 10, and then we can pull out the greatest common factor of 2. 6 divided by 2 will give us 3. 8 divided by 2 will give us 4. Then for drama, we can pull out the greatest common factor of 5 from the top and bottom. 80 divided by 5, can pull that over here if we'd like. 5 goes into 8 one time. 5 goes into 30 6 times. So we have 16 on top. And then 5 goes into 95. 5 goes into 9 one time. Then 5 goes into 45 9 times. So now we have the 3 scores. I'll put this up here. 2/3, 2/3, 3/4, and 16/19. English, science, math, and drama. Okay, so if we take a look at English and science, neither of these can be the highest scoring percentage because they're both equal to each other. Neither of those numbers can be higher than the other. So we can eliminate English and science as answer choices. We can also eliminate E because they do not have all equal percentages. So between math and drama, we need to figure out what is the highest percentage. Thankfully, 3/4 or 3/4 is an easy conversion to a percentage. 3/4 is the same as 75%. And if you forget that, you can always divide your numerator by your denominator. And you would also get 0.75, be able to multiply by 100, and get to 75%. For this other fraction, we're going to have to divide our numerator by our denominator to figure out if it is greater than 75%. 19 cannot go into 16, so we need to add a decimal and add a 0. 19 can go into 160. I don't know how many times off the top of my head, but I can estimate. Because if this is the correct answer, if drama is our highest scoring percentage, it needs to be greater than 70%. So that means it probably should be 80%. Let's try 19 times 8. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 7 is 15. 152 is as close as we can get to 160 without going over. So let's do that. 0.8. And before I even do the subtraction, 0.8, if we were to convert that to a percentage, multiply it by 100, would give us 80%, which is definitely higher than 75%. So no matter how this division continues, we know already that our drama score is the highest percentage, making D our correct answer.